Anecdote. Now, of course, we all remember the downpours we had when the Royals visited in July. Yeah, you remember it, don't you? You were caught in it. But today, thankfully, has been more on the dry and sunny side. So Lily's here. Question is, are people going to enjoy it over the weekend?
Well, I would say we should have a good deal of dry weather to come later on in the weekend and next week, but there is a little bit of rain that we've got to work our way through. Shouldn't be as bad as the Royal visit, but this front is bringing some patchy rain Saturday morning, as I said, clearing off, and as high pressure moves in later in the weekend and into next week, that's going to give us some dry and settled conditions. And the other thing the high pressure is going to do is bring us some warmer weather. That's all to do with the winds. They flow around these lines called isobars in a clockwise direction. So what that means is southerly winds feeding in warmer air from the continent, and we can really see our temperatures starting to climb. So starting with Jersey with the highest temperatures going from 20 degrees on climbing as we go into next week. So we have got all that warm weather to come.
And for those heading over to London for the weekend to take part in the marathon, including our very own wonderful Verity Wishart, good luck Verity, how's the weather shaping up?
Well, I'd say it's looking overall quite good. I've not run any marathons myself, but I imagine you want dry weather and we've got some light winds, we've got some bright conditions, so overall shaping up quite nicely. It is going to be on the milder side. If you're a speedy runner, perhaps not too bad, highs of 15 degrees to start, but throughout the day notice that climbing, getting a bit more uncomfortable there with highs of 22 degrees. So definitely a day to be wearing your lighter layers, and the winds are light as well, so it's going to be feeling quite warm out there, but at least dry. And also, at least when we compare it to previous London marathons, it's been quite warm in the past, as well as very cold, so shouldn't be all that bad. But let's get a check on our weather now. Well, we've had some fine and dry weather today with some decent bright and sunny intervals as well. Blue skies at times, just a little bit of this high clouds turning things hazy every now and then. But as we head into this weekend, we are expecting some cloud and some rain as we go into Saturday. That's going to be more so in the morning. It should be drying out later on into Saturday afternoon. And the dry and settled theme continues into Sunday and next week with some bright spells and some warmer conditions too. Now, the reason for this is the jet stream is moving further to the north, so we will end up on the warmer side of the jet stream with warmer air moving towards us from the continent. But back to you this evening, we are expecting some of that cloud to start moving in, and there's a chance some of the rain could even reach us overnight. The winds generally light tonight with minimum temperatures of around 10 degrees. Heading into tomorrow then, a bit of a grey and a dreary start with that rain in the morning. Occasionally there may be some slightly lighter or more drizzly patches where the rain isn't so bad, but it's not until the afternoon really that it starts to move off, and we could expect some of that cloud to begin breaking up a little bit later on in the day, perhaps with some bright spells later in the afternoon, and maximum temperatures of 14 to 16 degrees, but the winds are fairly light tomorrow, so still not feeling too bad despite the cloud. Let's get our times of high water then, between 6 and 7 a.m, later on between 6:30 and 7:15, with the sea temperature now at 11.6 degrees. So moving through the week, once that front passes its way through on Saturday, we have got an area of high pressure building, so it should be a dry and a fine day on Sunday with some decent bright spells, perhaps a little bit hazy once again at times, but you'll notice light winds in the forecast, plenty of sunshine, and temperatures are going to continue to climb into next week where we get up into the mid-20s.